Hey Ash, hey Luna. I'm sorry I didn't start the music yet because I got caught up in a conversation. Faster than the yeah. How are you guys doing? And music is playing. There it is. Took a second. Well, I'm glad you guys are doing well. I'm sure everyone is. Well, obviously, I saw you guys there. A certain he who must not be named streaming today. So, everyone having a good time, reminiscent, being nostalgic, harassing poor streamer to play Overwatch when he doesn't want to right now. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's kind of late there, isn't it? Well, no, not that late. It's early evening for you, isn't it? Mid-evening. It's not that late yet. Hey there, Power Soccer Nick. How are you doing? It's synthwave. I guess it has that feeling, doesn't it? That mood. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great Friday. Happy Friday. So I've got an emote to do. So I'm gonna run through that. Then I really need to work on this one commission that I've been sitting on for a while. But it's not like he's been in chat because he likes to watch the process. So it's kind of like, it's a good thing that I've been pushing off doing it. But I don't think he's going to be able to see the stream anyway, so. Why do heck did Django? I'm glad to hear him again. I mean, the way I see it, sometimes you just don't feel like streaming, and I can understand that. Sleep schedule is confused. Oh, when have you been going to bed, Ash? No. That's no good. That's no good. Alright, well, let's keep chatting while I move on to the art. Let's do this art thing. He didn't stream that random of a time today. It's actually about as close to his normal streaming time as before, as he's been in like forever. Back when I started watching him regularly, he'd start around 10 a.m. my time almost every day, and then he'd go on for anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, maybe even longer. But he was actually really consistent before when I started watching him. But then everything kind of like went to shit. I don't even know. I'm not even gonna try to describe or anything. Just how it is. Yeah, Moon always does this split stream thing and taking a nap in between. I don't know how anyone can do that thing where they split up the time they sleep. It's like, what? Oh my god. Let's not speak of the crazy days where I'd like check in at like 10 in the morning and he'd been streaming for freaking 6 hours already, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Oh, Moon doesn't do that anymore? Oh, I see. Hey, Dargonfly, how are you? Not a fish. I physically can't stream that long. It's just impossible. There were days way back when where I used to play games for a very, very long amount of time, like for hours. I'm kind of glad I don't do that anymore, but I do miss having those like those random one-off days every few months where I would be up at like 3 in the morning playing Overwatch with my friends or something. And those aren't like a long time ago either. Those were pretty kind of recent, you know. It is what it is. I can't believe you made me play freaking Hanzo that much yesterday. Why? Why do you do this to me? I mean, I guess it was, but at the same time, it's just like, why do you want me to do this? And it just feels like all I do is, like, not help at all. Like, I'll get the one-off random, really difficult kill. And then get nothing else for the rest of the fucking game. The hard pocket. Oh, no. Please don't. Your time zone is 1 hour before uni. Really? But I'm not good, okay? I'm absolute garbo. But Ash, do you play Mercy so you can pocket the Hanzo on your team? Whenever you see a Hanzo. Go in and be. I just don't like disappointing people when I play really bad, and I always play really bad on not support. God, even my support is trash. I don't know why you guys like playing with me. No, this is a point. You guys are too nice to me. I do not deserve such praise. Oh, shut up. I did my job, okay? I kept the Genji from backcapping the cart and then somehow managing to kill him with bomb because he didn't think about just right-click dashing me. Like the part when Yuka slept the Genji and she was like yelling at me to do something about it. I'm like, what do you want me to do? I can't one-shot him. And then like it wasn't even me that woke him up. Someone else woke him up, and I'm just like, okay then. I guess he's gonna get away. It's like Diva can burst, but I don't think she'll do enough like without an assistance from somebody else. So it's basically like I basically had to wait for Yuka to tell me to to start counting down because I'm like trying to make sure she's protected, but she didn't start counting. That got fucked up pretty bad. Cause I needed her to drop a nade or something so I could just kind of like shoot him in the head as he got up. I tried, okay, but it's like I'm trying to keep what you were on Winston, right? I'm trying to keep you matrixed while making sure, oh my god, yeah! That was so annoying! It's like, why are you hacking me? I'm terrible! I mean, I'll be honest, it's not the worst thing to play Diva versus a Sombra, especially if they're not quite playing right. But if that Sombra was actually like really good, then I probably would flop off. Let's see. Oh, I didn't announce my on Twitter. Whatever. Hey, virus. Why they make Divas invisible? I don't know. Tell me why they gave her a 3-second cooldown on boosters. Did they increase it a little bit? I don't know. Honestly, I don't play Diva enough to notice these things because, yeah, I just don't play Diva enough. I play other things because I am bad at everything. So I don't even know why I play the game. Alright, Ash, don't worry about it. So Virus, how was that thing you were planning on doing? Did you do it? Did you get the things? Asking Virus if he got what we were talking about something. I just wanted to know how he is doing with that. It's not a fish. Dude. Half asleep watching. Oh. Did you have a long day at work? Yeah, it is a form of lizard, right? It has a mouth. Okay, you can say that for literally every creature in the world. Hey, party pig. I hope I didn't traumatize you too hard with my horrendous Hanzo yesterday. I said my horrendous Hanzo. It's better than— no, it's not. You actually get play of the game on Hanjo. Dinosaur fish? Well, at least you got the dinosaur part right. Still wrong about fish, though. Your bun. Bless you. Okay. Okay. Oh. Weird. Oh my god, Dragonfly, stop! You're gonna give her an aneurysm! You know, I'm just gonna redo all this. I don't like how that. No, Ash, don't do that. Hey, Paisley, how are you doing? I hope you're having a happy Friday. How's everything with the emotes and stuff? Everything good? You like some? Oh, you know what's funny is that because you were talking about hydro flasks for your badges, right? And I needed to think of something for my husband for his birthday. So, guess what? I bought him a coffee hydro flask. It's funny. I'm the Reaper here. No, Ash, no. Dragonfly, stop. Just stop right now before I freaking time you out. Well, I'm glad. That's great news. Thank you, Paisley. Alright, I'm sorry if like my audio is not coming through really well because I keep forgetting I gotta like move my mic when I swap between my stations, I guess you could call them. So now that my mic is actually in front of my mouth, this should be better. But would you want Dragonfly and Renzi? That's the thing. E. Fall Guys being with I mean, if that's something you want, I'm sorry. I'm really kind of bad at contributing ideas a lot of the time, which is kind of why I always ask clients to give me as much as they can on their end first, because I feel that like I'm not gonna be able to turn over a good product if I don't at least have that. It's like laziest commission artist ever. Sorry. I'm terrible. But that sounds cute. The angel. Oh man. Well, I mean, if it's what you want, I'm really the type to be kind of like, you request what you want. I am the artist at your disposal. So it's pretty much that if this is something you want, which I mean it does sound cute by the way, but don't take my word for it. You want to make sure that you and your community are down for it. Like I know the game, I just never actually looked at it. Oh, they're just like little bean people. And they suggested it. Ah, okay, okay. Mm. Okay, so Paisley, just a warning. I'm like kind of like on a semi-break from taking on like new things right now, so it'll be like a couple weeks before I can start on it, because I have to catch up on illustration things, because for some reason I keep telling myself I'm not gonna take another illustration commission, and then the next day somebody comes in with an illustration commission. It's like someone that I would like to do stuff for, or just Alright, let me just put your name down. Please. Alright, Ash, try one. I don't know what RP is going on over there, but maybe stop. Hey there, Vanarmain, how are you? I didn't say I hate RP, I just said your RP that's going on is a little weird. No. Stop trying to out-troll each other. just, I don't know, it's kind of like, so unless they're annoying or like, well, I only annoy people who are okay with being annoyed by me. I have their consent. How does that make it the same? Does it not? You go up to people. Hey, is it okay if I annoy you? Alright. I tolerate you. That doesn't mean I give you consent to always annoy me, okay? Tolerance and the consent is very different. Maybe I should. Oh. What is going on? Dudes! I swear, I'm gonna put you both in timeout. Actually, I think I should probably just leave these lines dark. That doesn't give you permission to freaking, like, go out of your way to make me want to have to time you out. You understand that? Oh my god. Dude, just stop. You're just digging yourself into a hole. I think he's too green. I should probably put a little... Dilophosaurus frills are so detailed. Maybe I should just... even make it look stupid. Ah! Who do you? Oh my god, what? Riot, what are you doing? Maybe? I don't know what I'm doing. Ah. Alright, later, Paisley. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. Tree on. And what? Did you do that? Why would you do that? Wait a minute. Did you post them in... Post them. I don't see them. Oh, you mean the hair? From like a week ago? I already commented on that. I was just like, wow, that's a lot of hair. Oh, in your Discord. Okay, you gotta let me know. Because I don't have... Oh my god, what is that nonsense? Dude. Please, dude. Not like this, dude. Maybe? Oh man. kind of rather it not overpower, like, excuse me, the I hate when I get hung up on this stuff. Yes! Yes, Party Pig! Thank you! You got it! Thank you. I appreciate that. River time. It's 1 PM. Excuse me? No, we're not staying up for that. Party Pig, that's a pipe dream. Okay. I'm going to share this with Trimmer Lady. Oh my gosh. I don't need to resave the emotes because that's too small to notice that change. Okay, so we have this done. Done. Now we are moving back to illustrations to really get on top of this one. Taking too long. Not like someone. You know exactly what Ash means. Come on, dude. Alright, so here, what are we doing here? Gotta do this simple style, right? Do I go heavy on the lines, or do I do like I was doing with the other ones and go without lines? Yes, I'm talking to myself. I'm not encouraging her to do anything. What are you talking about? Oh, that is a thunderstorm. Yes, that is. Oh, wait, it's Friday. Ugh. I guess we can do war at 1 a.m. Thank you. Infidel would be delighted to hear that. You know what the hardest thing is about like getting asked to do like non-couple type art? It's making sure people understand that they're not romantically involved. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Dragonfly? But anyway, yeah, like, this is supposed to be like, well, obviously they're not human, as you can tell by the wings. This is supposed to be like a mother and son moment. And it was like extremely difficult to make it so it didn't look like it was a couple type drawing. Because there was one time before there's one time before I did a drawing of a brother and sister, and it was just pretty neutral. were just holding hands. Not like romantically holding hands, but like, I don't know. It's just hard to make it come across that they were not romantically involved because of what I was told to draw by the person who wanted the drawings. I'm just like, okay, this is what you want. This is what it's gonna be, and it was hard. Every comment was like, they're brother and sister. Like, oh my god, are you 10? The dragons. It's not like they were holding hands walking. They were facing each other holding hands. Like, oh, never mind. Not like they were getting close to each other. Like, you couldn't get further apart in this pose. That's why I was sort of like, why does everyone not believe me when I say that they're supposed to be siblings? And they're like, but they look like they're lovers. I'm like, do they? Do they really? Like, how does just holding hands like that make them automatically lovers? It was just kind of frustrating. If you saw the drawing, you would understand what I'm talking about. I don't exactly have it on me. I think it's like on my DeviantArt somewhere. Yeah. Oh my god, you're fucking missing the point. I told you, this is what I was told to draw. It wanted to be a depiction of a brother and sister who are nice to each other and don't try to freaking hurt each other. What? I'm not saying. Oh my god, you're. Get out. Just get out. You're purposely doing this now. And like I said, just because I tolerate doesn't mean that I allow it. I know you're joking, but you're pushing the line every time. Like, dude, stop. Hey Gummet, how are you? Doing well. Apart from one of my mods trolling me. Do you though? Do you really? Anyway, Gimlet, I hope you're having a happy Friday. And that no one's trying to troll you. Losing in rank. Oh no, 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 don't lose in rank. Losing in ranked is never fun. At AFK's 4. Oof. Honestly, I don't think I could ever play League. Just like back when I tried to play with my friends, it was just a disaster. I was just not good at the game. What do you want? Not exactly sure right now. I keep saying I'm not gonna take more commissions, and then I get like kind of surprised out of nowhere to take a commission from somebody that I like would really like to draw for, And I'm just kind of like, shit, okay. I just said I wasn't going to take any new illustrations for a while, and then this guy comes along, and I'm like, God damn it. Well, sucks for me, but maybe in a couple months I'll open them up again, depending on how quickly I finish. It just kind of makes me feel bad because it like makes me it makes me look like I'm a liar, you know? Like, no, I really was taking a break. Anyway, welcome back, Party Pig. And it's funny how, like, he says that they're dragons, but they have feathered wings, so it just makes them look like angels. Especially because, like, they have a generally white base coloration. Like, are they dragons though? He gave me a Friedel. They're dragons in denial. I mean, like, they are dragons because they can transform into dragons. Is the thing. At least that's what Ephidel told me. And the dude, he'll half morph when he gets emotional. So, like, scales start appearing on his skin. Yeah, it's another Ephidel commission. Where to be? Oh my god. Yeah, Ephidel really likes to put me through my paces. What the heck? Riot employee tweeted, "Welcome to Spirit. Who do you woo?" The reaction, oh my gosh. I mean, to be fair, I think anyone in their right mind would probably make the same face. Like, really would make the same face. I mean, why the heck is that even a thing? Why did Riot even tweet that? It's just awful. I think like literally everybody who plays League of Legends is just like, what the F? Quirky is one way to put it. I mean, you can call them quirky, and you can also call them extremely non-PC. Just like there are just way too many stories of how awful some people are there and how rudely a lot of women were treated. Maybe they've improved, I don't know, but I'm just gonna keep on reiterating the fact that they have had many problems with like mistreating their female employees, so I'm just gonna keep saying that. Which is kind of unfortunate because I had a contact at Riot for a while through my sister because she had a friend, as I don't know if he still works there, but he was one of their splash illustration artists, you know, like, and she kept saying like, you should keep in touch with this guy because he works at one of the companies you want to work at. And I'm like, yeah, I would like to, but at the same time, I don't think I want to work at Riot. I don't even think I want to. I definitely don't think I want to work at Blizzard right now because holy shit, when whoever released that salary chart, yeah, that's no bueno. Really, really no bueno. So I think I'm just gonna stick with what I'm doing right now. Even though I'm probably making less than I would if I were working at Blizzard. And I don't think I'd want to do that simply for the fact that I feel like I'll end up just like killing myself doing the work, you know? I should probably put the hair on a different layer. Right there. What is the ups, Dragonfly? And MVP candidates? Okay. Anyone worth noting? Okay, alarm. Violet. Krong. Is he one of the ones that are in the Pacific Division? Yeah, I haven't been able to see any Guangzhou games, even though I wanted to, because they're probably one of my more favorite teams. But yeah. No main tank. Well, it happens. Okay. Blue. All because of Arisa jail. I mean, you can't do anything about that, you know, because it's just the meta, you know? Like, if that's the meta, then, like, you can't really excel with Arisa unless you are actually, like, pulling people off maps literally every game, every freaking, like, round or whatever. You know, it's just, like, literally cannot, because Arisa is not that engaging anyway. I mean, but Che always does really, really well, and I'm going to keep saying Che and not Choi, because that's not how it's pronounced. Like his name is like I'm assuming. Actually, you know what? Let's double check. Make sure that is actually his name. Full name. Doc. Foster. Yeah, his name is Chehyobin. It's his actual name. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know how Koreans with the last name Che can even stand their name being mispronounced because it's romanized incorrectly. Like, I don't even know how people mispronounced my maiden name. Like, it's CHO. And I've had people mispronounce it as Chu and Chow. And I'm just like, where the hell do you get these other freaking vowels from? Even if it were Chinese, Cho is not Chinese anyway, and there's no extra vowel, there's no W, there's nothing. Like, if my name were actually pronounced in Chinese, it would be Jiao. It would actually sound like Chow, but it is not. It is Cho. Actually, CHO is wrong as well. It's JO. It's supposed to be Jo, but you know. It's funny because like when people look up things like back in like ancient Korea, whatever. Hey Gimlet, thank you so much for that $10 tip. I appreciate it. I do not deserve it. I really appreciate it. I'm grateful for the tip. Thank you so much. But yeah, like even when people go and study like Korean history, like the Joseon dynasty, my name, that's my name. That Cho in Joseon, that is my name. We're from that family. But for whatever reason, our name is still misspelled, still mispronounced. Kind of, but not really. It's, my grandfather is the son of a fourth wife of a man who was nephew to the Queen Mother. So we're not royalty. We're not royalty. We just have royal blood in our family. Thank you, Gimlet, for that tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. And to be honest, because we are of like such an extraneous extended family, we were probably one of those types that they would send people, like assassins, out to murder. Not nowadays. Definitely not nowadays. But back when my grandfather was a kid, that was a very real possibility. So he had to run away to Japan. Like, technically, he had an inheritance of like a huge chunk of land in Korea after his father passed, but all of his older half siblings took it from him, and he was just like, whatever, peace, I'm out. No. No. South Koreans are the original. Just FYI. Well, to be fair, North and South, they're like basically of the same, but the thing is that the royal blood is in South Korean. Because they don't want to possibly have extended family try to assassinate the actual royal family. It's a mutual of like, basically, we kill you before you kill us. I don't know why I pulled my glove off, but I gotta put it back on. No. This is, you're forgetting the fact that back when my grandfather was a child, there was only one Korea. There was no North Korea, South Korea. My dad was born like during the Korean War. Okay? So yeah, before the Korean War. The Korean War went from the 50s to 50 to 53. And World War One was well before that, about 30 years before that. Thinking World War Two? Yeah, a little bit after World War Two. Oh, when did you what years did you think World War One was actually around before you looked it up? I would hope so. That's like a little bit after my grandmother was born. You're thinking about, like, I said my dad was born actually right before the Korean War. They were like getting ready to evacuate or whatever before, when my dad was really young. My mom was actually born during the Korean War, and her family had to evacuate from where she was because she was actually north of the border, but it was still South Korea back then at 38 parallel. But she lived right just south of it, so she's still South Korean. But the thing is that the land turned over to North Korea at the end of the war, so her family had to evacuate. My dad lived like around Busan, so he was like way south. He didn't have to worry so much about evacuating, but they still needed to get to like safer lands or whatever. A lot of light. I don't know, I've been to Busan before, but I was like really young. Like 8 years old. Cause back then, my uncle was a 3-star general at the time, and my family was gonna just go visit or whatever. I don't really know what the purpose of us going to Korea was, but I got to go. This is like the only time I got to go along. My sister went like 2 times before me, but she was like a baby. But yeah, like I got to see snow for the first time there. We went to a lot of amusement parks. A lot of amusement parks. Literally every day it was a different amusement park. So that was something. Rode my first roller coaster in Korea. It was fun. It was really awkward back then because while Koreans are required to study English when they're in school, not a lot of people know it or speak it very well, and it was very different from how it is nowadays. Because back when my parents were kids, they had to study English, but the thing is they never spoke it. So like trying to communicate at all, like people will look at you if you can't speak it and you look Korean. They will look at you like you're dumb, like stupid dumb. Like they're kind of mean. They're pretty mean. There is no Disneyland in Korea, no. Just China and Japan, I think. I'm not saying that they probably can read English fine, but nobody speaks it. It's only the kids nowadays that like I was standing in line at BlizzCon 2 years ago, right? And these kids behind me, they literally sounded like they were Cali Koreans. Like they had a little bit of an accent, but Like they sounded like they were from like they lived in like the California area and like was raised Korean there, because a lot of Cali Koreans, like when they talk, they have a kind of a particular American accent. They don't sound Californian, but they have like a specific accent. And I found out, like, just listening to them talk, that they're talking about the flight from Korea. And I'm like, wait a minute, they're actually Korean? Like, damn, that's some really good English. Not to say that not to say that all of them are like that, but the fact that there are quite a few, way more now than there were before, that like they come over to America and they're fine. It's mind-blowing. Another funny thing, he was a mercy me, so he liked my backpack. It's like, yes, another Korean mercy me. Which is weird because, like, nah, he didn't. Because they were talking to each other in English, which was weird, actually. But they are from Korea. So I was like, damn, okay, that's pretty crazy. No, I don't think so. I think they were talking to the people behind them too. That's why. Because I wasn't like listening carefully to like who they were talking to. Alright. Figure out what to do with her dress. I see shade of blue. Okay, here we go. Blue. I'm not supposed to do red, okay, dude. This is all Effidel's details, okay? Don't get on my case for someone else's details. stop talking about the anime. You said it makes you uncomfortable. Stop bringing it up. Oh my god. What's wrong with you, man? Oh my god, dude, come on. A video about no, I didn't. I haven't had a chance. Why? Can you give me a rundown of it? Oh god, the part about Dallas. I'm frightened. Is it safe to watch on stream? Alright, let's pause this.
Every once in
What are you on about here?
a while.
And now, an ode to Dallas. Why do I root for this team? I have no reason. Fuck this team. Fuck error. There are so many other teams, but for some fucking reason, I just like this fucking team. Fuck. Anonymous Dallas fan.
Florida has a lot of reasons to like them right now, and this is reflected in their rankings. 6th in location, 5th in gameplay, 4th in branding, and 2nd in social media. This is also
Like that. I see. No, I totally get it. I totally get it. Cause I feel that way too. And I want them to do good, but it doesn't happen. It'll never happen. Why do I fucking root for this team? Because you just do. Because you want to see them succeed, but they are not succeeding, and it's just... You just want your heart to stop being broken, but you keep going back for the hurt. You keep going back to have your heart broken again and again and again and again and again. Sadly, I do. Sadly, I really do. You don't like Onigod? Or did he leave? I don't know. I mean, I wanted Dallas to do great things from the start because, like, they were the remade Envy, right? They had, like, the OG Envious. And you're just like, yes, ready to see this freaking pop off. And you get disappointed and you just want to cry a little bit inside. Eek. That's really unlucky. Sorry, Chips. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I feel like I know that Chips can do really, really well, and just the fact that that happened, that explains a lot. That explains a lot. I mean, it's really unlucky that something like that happened, though, because I definitely don't think he would have deserved any sort of crap like that. I mean, let's be real. Sometimes the guys deserve it, but I really don't think Chips deserved anything like that. It must have been awful because a lot of people are giving him shit for underperforming. Just people gotta be careful. You never know who's gonna be trying to like come after you. And it's like you can't you get no help if you get scammed. Nowhere. You are just fucked. Just extremely unlucky. Like, I've been scammed before for a lot of money relatively for what I had at the time, and I was fortunate that the branch, that like bank, went out of business or something, or eventually they're just kind of like, whatever, we give up, we can't get the money from you, so we're gonna stop bothering you, because we had no money. We had no money at all. So at least I don't have to worry about paying back that money that got scammed from me. I feel bad for the fact that I can't do anything about the fact that I lost that money. But I mean, it is what it is. Happens to the best of us. But I was lucky that I didn't actually lose money. It was like a couple years of annoying like notices how it's like, hey, you got scammed out of this money, but the money's not gonna just come out of nowhere. You gotta pay it back. So it's not like I actually lost money. So I was fortunate. But for the people who really do lose all their money, that is really, really bad. Yeah, I didn't actually lose money. I almost did. But yeah, it's super unlucky for people who do lose a lot. So in the end, the bank got scammed, and quite frankly, banks can go shove it. Anyway, like right now, I have my husband and I are under a completely different bank now, and it's a lot better. They're really good. At least the account that we have. So, yay! I mean, back then was like, oh. Like well over 10 12 years ago, the bank account that I had back then, it was my account. It was like under a completely different bank. So, but now my husband and I have a joint account under a different bank like many years later. Almost 7-8 years later, where we have an account under a different bank. So I mean, I think in the end it hurt my credit score, but my credit score is back up now, so it doesn't really matter now. Like it never happened, kind of. Kinda. Like, if you don't have a good credit score, you need to have like a pay stub or something with you to show the landlord or whoever you're signing a contract with that you'll be able to pay rent. Usually, anyway. I mean, like a lot of things that require like that kind of a financial commitment, they're gonna make you either produce. Either they're gonna check your credit score, or you're gonna have to produce a pay stub. It happens with when you sign up for a phone too. Unless you're doing one of those like cheaper ones like mobile or well, yeah, every time you sign a contract, that binds you to having to pay something for like a year or 2 years, they always check your credit score. Or at least in the past they did. It's been so long since I've actually needed to like sign up for a new cell phone service that maybe they don't require it anymore. Who knows? Back when I got my first cell phone, they had to check my credit score. Although it didn't matter because it was like, yeah, I have no credit history because I am a college student. Yeah, we don't have plans that cheap. To be honest, I haven't looked at a bill in like years. Like auto payment and the fact that like most of the money my husband makes anyway, so it's like it's more the fact that he's managing payments. Although he's not really managing it, more like okay, making sure that the auto pay goes through. So, a friend of mine was talking about a potential project she wants me to do for her in the future, right? And she was trying to describe what she wanted, and I said, so like a dating sim avatar, and she started laughing. It's so hard. Oh my god. Allah just mega boomed. Oh, oof. I mean, that's what it is. You know, like all of those like avatar overlays that I made for TGN when Rusty would put his head in a video while he's talking and how it's like the expression is changing and whatnot. It's like, that's technically a dating sim avatar. It's not specifically dating sim, but you know what I mean. Like all those RP games, like Persona or whatever. Oh, I want dating sim avatars. Oh god. Yeah, second. Sorry, she's like making all these comments and I'm just like, yeah. It's a good thing she's not physically here. Or she would be like trying to get me in trouble with my husband. Because, you know, the self-deprecation is strong in my brain. My friend is making me laugh, okay? Leave me alone. So I was explaining to her that I have a problem with friend bias, and she's like, nope, I'm not sending you my references until you're done with all your stuff. I'm not letting you give in to friend bias. It's like, but friend. She's like, no, you're not getting my photo until you are actually done with your break. I'm like, damn it. Okay, fine. I could probably check Instagram though, because she does post on Instagram. Hey, this woman was my bridesmaid, okay? My maid of honor. So shush. Why you gotta SMH me though? You didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, so? She's my friend. I'm allowed to. Well, I mean... Do you know these girls when you ask for photos? Like, know them? Not just asking random girls? They don't even talk. I write down placeholder way yet because I am terrible like that. Dragonfly, you just made this get very weird and I hate you for it. Oh my god, dude. This... Why are you like this? But 2 years later, when I look back on, oh god. You are what? Establishing cringeception? Is that what it is? Maybe. More cringy things I accidentally, the less cringy I will become. I'm gonna have to give a hard no on that. Because you have to acknowledge that it's cringy first. And if you don't, then that's not necessarily going to solve the problem. Yeah, but you have to understand that what I mean is you have to realize it every time you do it. Because if you don't realize it every time, you're not going to get better. You're playing Witcher 3. Oh, really? Are you having fun? Have you decided who you're going to pair yourself off with? Oh my gosh. In different playthroughs, right? Hey Ash. Have you been lurking this whole time? Quietly judging Dragonfly. Probably go with Triss. She seems to be the selection that would be, what's it? The selection that would be one that all of the freaking people in the game tell you to do. They're like, why do you like Yen? Fall Guys is fun. I haven't. I don't really know. I can't get into playing new games right now. I just... No. I mean, the thing with Triss is there are characters in the game that are all like, why do you like Yen? No, I'm not saying in terms of becoming a main game or anything like that. I'm just saying that I just don't feel like playing new games. Ever. No, I haven't played the game, so I have no freaking idea. Yen sounds too spicy for you? A safer option. What makes you think Triss is safer, though? Bear in mind, I have no idea what the story is. All I know is like what I know from the Netflix series, and it's not a lot. It's not Jen, it's Yen with a Y. I hate you. I really dislike you sometimes, Dragonfly. Jen is easier to type. What do you even mean? What do you mean I asked for it? Explain. Explain to me with your backwards logic. Yeah, but you were saying her name wrong. It's not even a matter of asking for you to say her name wrong. You confuse me, man. You may be biased against her name. Why would you be biased against her name? Because it's not a regular name? Triss technically isn't a regular name either. I mean, technically people have said that, and I'm just like, why? Dragonfly. You do remember what I just said some hours ago, or I don't even remember, about last names being mispronounced, right? Her name is just this... Yeah, but you're mispronouncing my name on purpose when it's spelled with an A. I'm talking about her name is spelled with a Y. Dragonfly, you're making this not make any sense. You have no logic in your argument. So? Dragonfly, you're talking to someone who was born and raised in a place where names are weird. I was born and raised in Hawaii. Everyone's got names that are all over the damn place. Alright, later, Vanar. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know, right? What a lurk. Strong lurk. Take care. I think my chat is like primarily lurkers. Because to be fair, it's sort of like, what do you really do when you hang out in a creative stream? You talk to the streamer, and other than that, you watch them draw, and it's just a lot of drawing and not a lot of talking. It's always sort of like, it always made me wonder, like, how is it that creative streams can get so many people hanging out? And it's not because of the fact that they're doing art, they're like the personality or whatever, you know? So it's kind of like, oh well, you know, it's okay. I don't mind people lurking, because at least they're lurking. I know that I'm not really the most colorful personality out there, you know? Play with Wrath Horrible. I don't have the game. And I've never really played a Town of Salem or Throne of Lies, so I probably would not do very well. I'm just being honest. But that's what Among Us is, right? It's one of those Town of Salem, Throne of Lies type games, right? Yeah, I've never played one before, and I don't think I would be very good at it, because I'm really bad at lying. I know you guys are just like, stop saying negative things. I can't. It's the truth, though. Like, all these things is like, I'm not good at these things, so I'm going to be honest and tell the truth. So every time you guys say stop being negative, I say something negative about myself immediately after. It's not gonna work, guys. It really isn't gonna work. What do you mean not true? Not true what? Literally the only games I actually like participated in, I think, other than Overwatch, was Scribble. Because everyone was just like, Nancy's gonna be so good at Scribble because she draws so well. Like, I might be able to draw really well, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be good at Scribble. You have to be able to guess what the other people are drawing, and that's completely dependent on what they're doing, not me. To be fair though, Scribble is fun. I like Scribble. It is really funny though when people like struggle with certain ones and they're all like, how do I draw this? It's just like you just have to you just gotta figure it out, you know? Sometimes you don't have to actually draw what the object is. You draw something to create the word in terms of sounds and phonetics, but there are other ways too. There was one time I think they were trying to draw the word order. And they went and drew like a whole judge with a gavel. It's a good way to get people to know that the word is order, but the thing is that it just felt like such a roundabout way to get to it. But like once you finally understood what exactly they were trying to draw, it's like, oh yeah, and easy. It's like very clear exactly what the word was going to be, you know? So things like that, it's actually really clever, like what you see people come up with when they can't exactly, you know, write out the word. Are you playing with them right now, Ash? Yeah. Probably gonna have to call it. I am kind of tired and dinner soon anyway. I feel like I didn't really get that far into anything because, well, I did the email. I did get kind of hung up on it for, and I had to do. Well, I mean, flat's done. I guess that's not terrible, right? I could have used a little more though. And ARG. Alright. Yeah, I know, it's unlucky. But I mean, you get to go back and watch the VOD? So yeah, sorry. Yes, VODs are a thing. So I'm sorry you didn't get to see much of it actually going on when it was live, but I hope you at least get to sit and watch the VOD. So I'm gonna call it here, and yep, I'll see you guys on Monday. All right. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for the subs, everyone participating with the hydration. Yeah, let me see if there is anybody I know streaming. Party Pig is streaming. Okay, well, we'll go raid Party Pig. Later, Epidel. Thanks for stopping by. Party Pig is playing The Witcher 3. Still at it. Still going strong. Alright, so all you guys take care, and I will see you next time. Good night.